Welcome to the next video on VAP. In this video, we are going to talk about fundamental duties. These duties are mentioned in Article 51A. The fundamental duties were added to the Constitution by the 42nd Amendment in 1976. Upon the recommendation of the Swarn Singh Committee. These duties were added to the Indian Constitution. Source of or inspiration for fundamental duties is Soviet Union Constitution. Originally, fundamental duties were 10 in numbers, but after 86th Amendment, one more fundamental duty was added and it was increased to 11. So let us start discussing all the fundamental duties. It shall be the duty of every citizen of India to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem. So if you remember, ideals of the Indian Constitution as mentioned in the preamble of the Indian Constitution was sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and we have to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals and all the institutions, national flag and national anthem. First duty talks about this. To cherish and follow the noble ideals which inspired our national struggle for freedom. After struggle of more than 200 years, we got independence and we have to cherish and follow the noble ideals. To uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. Next one, to defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so. It will be the duty of every citizen of India to serve the nation whenever it was asked or it will be asked. Next, to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, linguistic and regional or sectional diversities, and to renounce practices derogatory to the dignity of the woman. Since ancient time we believe in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So ultimately it will be the duty of every citizen to work according to the spirit of common brotherhood. Diversities are there based on the religion, language, regionalism and other diversities. But we have to work on a common platform and maintain the dignity of women. To value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture. Next one, to protect and improve the natural environment including forest, lakes, rivers, wildlife and to have compassion for living creatures. To develop the scientific temper, humanism and the spirit of inquiry and reform. To safeguard public property and to abjure violence. To strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement. Who is a parent or guardian to provide opportunity for education to his child, or as the case may be, ward between the age of 6 and 14 years. So it will be the duty of every citizen as a parent or a guardian to provide opportunity for education of children between 6 to 14 years, and this fundamental duty has been added by the 86th Amendment Act. So these are the basic fundamental duties. To summarize, we have to remember Part 4A contains the fundamental duties. It was included by the 42nd Amendment in 1976. And what are the duties? So the fundamental duties obligate all citizens to respect the national symbols of India, including the Constitution, to cherish its heritage, to preserve its composite culture and assist in its defense, to promote the spirit of common brotherhood, to protect the environment and public property, develop scientific temper and abjure violence, strive towards excellence in all spheres of life, and to provide opportunity for education to children between the ages of 6 and 14 years. So we can summarize all the fundamental duties, and we should try to follow this duty in our daily life. Thank you.